I'm kind of curious because I heard Chris Young talking about this earlier this week, and I don't know how much you can go into depth on this, but he said that they'll have financial flexibility this offseason and expects the free agent market targeting players that kind of fit, that they're going to be very active in going after people in the winter. And I'm just kind of curious from the manager's perspective, what kind of players you are looking for. What are you looking for to make this team better?
Oh, man. Stu and I have talked quite a bit, and JD, and ownership, to be honest with you. Listen, when you talk about players that fit, you look at our culture and what we represent. I want intelligent, smart, grinder-type players that, bring it every day, that are ultra-competitive. Off the field, they're phenomenal teammates. They help each other. Sometimes these guys have a little edge to them. When they get on the field, man, they want to win. They want to compete, and they don't give in. But they obviously understand certain things and how to make themselves better and always looking to improve. So those guys are obviously hard to find, but they're out there. And some of these guys are going to cost a lot of money. And if we're willing to, put that forward and add some players they're going to be expensive, but it could drastically change our organization, especially guys that have had success and been really good players for a long time. They come in and they add to that culture, and they help our younger players understand what it takes to be a great player. Or, maybe some of these players took themselves from, good to average players to great players based on how they performed and worked and grinded. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Obviously, we got to do our homework on these guys and ask around and see who's going to be all in, who's going to bring it every day, and who's going to help. Obviously we have a lot of younger players coming that potentially are going to help us next year and the following year. So we need good people around them.
And I guess, there's a perception that ownership doesn't like to spend money. You just said you had got conversations with everybody in the food chain there. Does it seem like they are willing or open to making that happen?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. I mean, listen, we don't like where we're at. Nobody does. We're going to, obviously, me being a manager, I'm going to do whatever I can right now to win every game. But we know we got to get better. And I think, obviously ownership, the front office, everybody knows that. We don't want to go through this again. So we want to add pieces, but we want to make sure we add the right pieces. Not picky enough to where we're going to turn everybody down, but we need to add some significant pieces that can make us contenders and get us back on the winning side to contend for a World Series. And that's always been our goal. But that obviously starts this offseason, and hopefully we can get it done.